Vote 2022, just 4 days left now until Election Day. Gubernatorial candidates Ron DeSantis and Charlie Crist, they made their final pitches in North Florida today. Crist visited a local nonprofit. Governor DeSantis rallied voters in Clay County. Both candidates saying they realize North Florida is critical. In their final days of their campaign for governor, Ron DeSantis and Charlie Crist are crisscrossing the Sunshine State, targeting undecided voters.
So, young men, let's put our hands together for Governor Charlie Crist.
Crist spoke briefly in Jacksonville this morning at Operation Save Our Sons, an organization designed to equip African-American males with the life skills needed to be successful. Crist says he's counting on Democrats outnumbering Republicans at the polls on Election Day, criticizing Governor DeSantis' style of leadership.
Governor DeSantis has torn our Florida apart. And it's almost like he wakes up every morning thinking, well, what group can I beat on today? You know, whether it's LGBTQ or people of color or women. I mean, the list goes on and on. And I think Florida's had enough of that.
Crist, who's labeled his final campaign push the Choose Freedom bus tour, says a woman's right to choose, a ban on assault rifles, and making voting easier are his priorities.
22 is our chance to cement Florida as the freest state in the nation. And that you can only do that by electing me. You also know that you'll be able to ensure that we have strong leadership, somebody that's going to take on big issues.
Governor DeSantis, who dubbed his final campaign push the Don't Tread on Florida tour, made a pit stop at the Best Bet Poker Club today in Clay County. Some polls show DeSantis has a double-digit lead over Crist, but he's telling his supporters not to take anything for granted.
You know, you guys who said you haven't voted yet, I know every one of you will vote. And those of you who have voted, you need to get one more person to come out and vote for me. So that's your task. Make a phone call or two, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, family, people you work with, employees, you name it.
After leaving Clay County, Governor DeSantis is headed to Central Florida, and then later this weekend he'll join Marco Rubio in Miami. Crist is also expected to campaign heavily in Central Florida along the I-4 corridor.